Have you ever felt like people only see one version of you? The version you've outgrown? Marie Dagoul knew that feeling well. Rather than accepting the labels society gave her, she spent her life proving that who you become matters far more than who you once were. I'm Nicole Dallet, and this is the Diva Decode, where we break down iconic female artists and steal their mindset, strategy, and confidence so you can level up your own life. Every episode, one legend, one blueprint. Real takeaways you can use, because success isn't random, it's patterned. Today, we're decoding Marie Dagoul, the countess who walked away from convention and reinvented herself as one of France's most influential thinkers. Now, if you've heard her name before, it's probably because of her famous relationship with the virtuoso composer and pianist Franz Liszt. But reducing Marie Dagoul to Liszt's partner would be like calling a best-selling author someone who owns a pen. Marie was a writer, historian, intellectual, political commentator, and one of the most influential female voices in 19th century France. Born in 1805 into an aristocratic family, Marie enjoyed the privileges of wealth and education. But she was also confined by the expectations placed on women of her class. She married Count Charles Dagoul and became a countess, but the marriage was unhappy. At a time when divorce was rare and female independence was practically unthinkable, Marie made a radical choice. She left her marriage and began a relationship with Franz Liszt. The decision came at a huge cost. She lost her social standing, endured public criticism, and became the subject of gossip throughout Europe. Yet she continued to pursue the life she wanted rather than the life others expected her to live. After her relationship with Liszt ended, Marie reinvented herself. Writing under the pen name Daniel Stern, she built a respected career as an author and political thinker. She published novels, essays, and historical works, including important writings about the revolutionary events of 1848 in France. Her Paris Salon became a gathering place for leading artists, writers, and political thinkers of the day. Step inside Marie Dagoul's salon by listening to this week's playlist featuring music from some of the artists who passed through her circle. So what can modern women learn from Marie Dagoul? Let's decode 3 powerful lessons. Mindset 1. Reinvention is a skill. Marie could have allowed one chapter of her life to define her forever. After all, public opinion had already written the story for her. Fallen aristocrat, scandalous lover, social outcast. Instead, she wrote a new story herself. When her relationship with Liszt ended, she didn't spend decades trying to reclaim her old identity. She built a new one. She became Daniel Stern, a respected intellectual whose ideas carried weight in political and literary circles. The takeaway? Your current identity is not your final identity. Whether you're changing careers, leaving a relationship, starting a business, or pursuing a passion later in life, reinvention isn't something that happens to you. It's something you actively create. Marie reminds us that the most powerful response to a setback is not recovery, it's transformation. Mindset 2. Your environment shapes your growth. Marie was intentional about surrounding herself with thinkers, artists, writers, and political leaders. Her famous salon became a hub of intellectual exchange. She actively created an environment that challenged her intellectually. These conversations helped shape her own thinking and ultimately contributed to her success as a writer and political commentator. The lesson for us is that growth rarely happens in isolation. If everyone around you is thinking small, playing it safe, or discouraging your ambitions, it's difficult to expand your own vision of what's possible. But when you are surrounded by people who are curious, driven, and constantly learning, their mindset starts to influence your own. Mindset 3. Don't let one relationship define your legacy. If you look up Marie Dagoul, chances are one of the first things you'll learn is that she had a famous relationship with Franz Liszt. And while that relationship was certainly an important chapter of her life, it's not the whole story. In fact, one of the most impressive things about Marie is what she did after that chapter ended. Rather than remaining known only as Liszt's partner, she built a respected career on her own. She didn't spend the rest of her life living in the shadow of a famous man. She created a legacy that stood on its own. So here's the Diva Decode on Marie Dagoul. Reinvent when life changes. Choose a circle that expands your thinking. Build a legacy that's bigger than any relationship. Marie Dagoul lived in a century that offered women limited choices, yet she continuously expanded those boundaries through her decisions, her intellect, and her determination to define herself. And that is a blueprint worth remembering. I'm Nicole Dallet, and this has been the Diva Decode. If you enjoyed exploring the life and mindset of Marie Dagoul with me, be sure to subscribe so you never miss an episode. Every week, we uncover another iconic woman's blueprint for success and decode the confidence, strategies, and habits that made her unforgettable. If you'd like to support the show, click on the Buy Me a Coffee link below, or join our inner circle for exclusive perks, bonus content, and the chance to vote on which legendary diva we decode next. Until next time, remember to keep a little glamour in your life.